So my sister and I are going to London today. I thought it'd be nice to take you guys along with me. I'm not sure how much footage I'll be able to get because one, it's pouring it down. If it's pouring it down here, it's going to be pouring it down in London. I already checked the weather app. It's true. It is supposed to rain today. Two, I'm quite shy, and I know a lot of people film in London, but this is not for me. I don't really like people staring at me, so we'll see how that goes. Pardon me getting ready. I don't really have an awful lot of time until our train comes. Does anyone else have a problem with putting earrings in? I cannot put an earring in my left ear until my right ear has an earring in it. Is there a reason for that? Is it because I'm right-handed? I don't know, but the earring will not go through the hole in my left ear until I have one in my right ear. I can promise you that. It doesn't work. I've tried it. I've looked in the mirror. I've kind of tried to trick it a little bit, by putting it in there, taking it out, and then putting it in my left ear. It still doesn't work. It won't go in until there is one in and latched in my right ear. I don't know what that's about. But yeah, so we're going to London. We're going to go to a few bookshops. So there may or there may not be a small little haul coming your way. I'm going to lean more on the side of may because London has bigger bookstores and they stock more. So there are books in there that I cannot get in my bookstore, And sometimes when you're in a bookshop, you just kind of want to roam around and see what takes your fancy. Spare of the moment purchases. You don't want to just order everything from Amazon. I feel like it takes away from the enjoyment of finding new books, of finding new little gems. So we're going to see what I can find in those. I want to look for a pair of tailored trousers because I have absolutely no luck finding a nice pair of tailored trousers. None. Half the shops in my city are closed down, so maybe that's the reason. But yeah, so that's on my list. My sister wants to look for a couple of clothes as well because we're going away soon. And I want to look for some perfumes. So there's a few on Space NK that sound pretty nice. And I do want to smell them. There are about 3. So we're going to go into there because, again, we don't have one here because we're not London. Ugh. So I'm looking for tailored trousers and a perfume, and then obviously whatever books I pick up. I would try and look for things for my gallery wall because last time I went looking for stuff, it wasn't successful. But I don't think we'll be really around any kind of like thrift shops, charity shops. So I don't know how that's going to go. But I'm just going to take it an hour at a time, see what we get up to. My sister wants to go for a nice walk along the Thames at night, so we'll see. And we'll go for some food. And I'll just take you guys along with me, show you a little bit of the bookish culture in London. The bookish culture? Is there a bookish culture in London? Not really, they're just bookstores. I'll show you a couple of the bookstores in London, but I'm sure you've all seen bookstores before, haven't you? You kind of know what they look like. But we'll go. We'll go. I'll see what I can get. I'll see what clips I can get, and then yeah, I'll just take you along with me. I think it'll be fun. So that's where we're going. But my train comes in about half an hour, so I should really, really leave. So I'm going to leave. And I'll see you guys in London. So I survived London, just about, and I thought I'd come in to show you what I got. We're going to do a little haul. To keep you all waiting, I think, the anticipation, I'll go through the thing that's not a book that I bought first. Remember I told you that I wanted a perfume? I got one. It isn't the one that I went thinking that I was going to get. We went into Space NK. I thought I was going to get a vanilla one, but I didn't. I like to test perfumes on my skin first. That one didn't have a lot of staying power. Or maybe it's because I was just spraying loads of perfumes up and down my arms. I have no idea what I smelled like to anyone I walked past on the street because it was insane. But we did go into Massimo Dutti because my sister wanted to have a look at the clothes. There was this really lovely like sweater, like this thin. Oh, it was so soft. It was so soft. And I would have bought it if they had it in my size, and they didn't have it in my size. And I was so sad because now I'm going to be dreaming of how soft that felt on my skin forever. But I didn't buy that, so it's a waste of time talking about it. What I did buy, solar linen. As soon as I smelt it, I knew that I needed it. On the box, it says blackcurrant, orange blossom, and violet with cedarwood and musk. But the notes on the website have cedarwood, musk, orange blossom, and lily of the valley. And I didn't know that before I bought it. I just smelt it and then I bought it and I was like, okay, whatever. But this morning I looked up the notes, and honestly, it's no surprise that I love this perfume because I tend to like anything with like a light orange scent and anything with lily of the valley in it. Oh my God, I'm so happy. I'm so happy I got this perfume. I was umming and ahhing because obviously perfumes are quite expensive. This one, not so much, considering the amount. I got 100 milliliters and it was about £60, I think. But I was umming and ahhing because, again, like I said, I have to save for my holiday. I'm doing really well on that front, aren't I? Oh my God, come out. I don't want to be too heavy-handed. Ah, there we go. I was umming and ahhing, but every time I moved, because we went into Waterstones after, every time I moved, I could smell this perfume, and I was like, okay, we have to go back. And the good thing about London is that things close at 9 p.m. and not 5:30 or 5 as they do here. You look for the reveal. I'm so excited. Oh, I love this perfume. Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. You can get that like subtle sweetness from the orange, but there's also like this just really clean, light smell. It really does smell like sunlight. This is exactly what I would imagine sunrise in the summer to smell like. Oh, I love it. And it's 100 milliliters, so I'm going to have it for a while. I'm so happy. But anyway, this is a booktube channel. You're here for the books and maybe not my perfumes, but I had to share that with you. I'm so excited. I am so excited. Look at it. Look at it. It's so pretty. There was another one in there as well that I really wanted, but I was like, no, Tia, one. You came for one perfume. You came for one. So I bought one. Be proud of me, please. I'm proud of myself, but I need other people to be proud of me because I'm not an overconsumer, but on some things, like, you know, perfumes and books, as you shall see, I am an overconsumer. The other things, the things that you are the most interested in, now is the time to get to them. So we went into Daunt Books and we went into the Piccadilly Waterstones. We ran out of time. We were there for like a good 6-7 hours, and I have no idea what happened, but all of the things that we wanted to do, we completely ran out of time. So I don't know where we went or what we did. But yes, so I'll give you the Daunt Books first. I really wanted a tote bag, but when I was at the counter, it was really busy. And I didn't want to be there with my books and just ask for a tote bag. So I was looking at them all and I was like, oh, I don't know which one to choose. And I just didn't want it. I didn't want to do that to the lady and I didn't want to do that to the people behind me in the line. So I didn't get a tote bag. I just got a plastic bag, which was good because it was pouring down with rain. And if I'd gotten like a Waterstones bag, a paper one, my books would be no longer books. There would be soggy messes on the pavement. But anyway, so the books I got from Daunt Books. And I can say I did have 4 in my hands and I bought 2. So I am learning. One of the things that I appreciated about Daunt Books is they have their books organized by country. So if you're trying to read more widely, if you realize that you love literature from a certain country, their books are organized by country, which I loved. I love different bookstores for different things. For Daunt Books, I love this thing. So the first one I picked up is Swan's Way by Michael Proust. Now I know that there are more of these. Penguin has all of this collection in 3 massive volumes, so this is definitely not the only one. But I do really want to start collecting the New York Review books, and this one I really wanted this book, and this is too beautiful not to buy. I had a couple of others in my hands, but they are quite expensive. This one was £17. They are quite expensive, so I was like, okay, I'll buy one for now. I'll buy one, and then next time I can just slowly build them up. Swans Way by Michael Prowse. I've been saying Michael Prowse, it's Marcel Prowse. Why have my eyes just glanced over that first name? I think I saw the M, and I was like, oh, it must be Michael. No, Tia, it's Marcel Prowse. So Swans Way. Swans Way, the first of 7 volumes that constitutes Marcel Proust's life work, In Search of Lost Time, introduces the larger themes of the whole work while standing on its own as a brilliant evocation of childhood, hopeless love, and the French belle. Have any of you ever seen The Swan Princess? Or, alternatively, Barbie, Swan Lake? Then you'll know why I had to pick this book up. Oh, I'm so excited to read this book. I'm so excited to read this book. This is quite heavy. It's very, very well made. And my sister was the one who initially wanted this. She did actually have the first of the Penguin editions in her arms, but I vetoed that. I was like, no, I'm buying the New York Review book edition. So you can read that one, and then we can think about getting the other ones. Hopefully they do the other editions? Do they do the other collections in this edition? I hope so. Otherwise, I'll have to get the Penguin ones of all of them. I didn't really think that one through. I don't mind, but I'm really excited for this. I'm really, really excited for this. And they also give you little bookmarks for every book you buy. So I bought 2 books. I got 2 bookmarks. My sister also bought 2 books. She got no bookmarks. So I had to give her one of my bookmarks. But yes, oh, I'm so excited for this one. And the second book that I did buy was exemplary novels from the author of Don Quixote. Now, I haven't read Don Quixote, and I feel like this would be an extremely good introduction to this author. And just look at the edition. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't this a beautiful book? Oh, it's so beautiful. I'm really excited to get to this. Edith Grossman breathes new life into these neglected masterworks, giving a new generation of readers the opportunity to witness a Spanish author's panache as an entertainer. I have recently been really interested in Spanish writings, Spanish authors. Most of my translated works are Japanese, Russian, Korean, French, but I have really been getting into Spanish authors. I don't know, I feel like a lot of Spanish authors that I read are just wordsmiths. I think they write beautifully, and I know that these are translations, and part of me really wants to learn Spanish. Like, it's been on my mind more and more and more that I just really want to learn Spanish, because that opens up so much literary promise for me, not only in Spain, but that I would be able to understand works from places in South America as well. But I am currently learning Korean and Japanese, and I don't know if I want to add another language on top of that before I'm fluent in at least one of the other ones that I'm learning. But I really want to learn Spanish, and I do really want to read Don Quixote. So I thought I'd give this one a shot, because like I said, I think it'd be a really lovely introduction to this author. And if some of these works are kind of forgotten, I suppose, neglected, then yeah, I just really want to give them a shot. I just really, really want to give them a shot. And as they're all kind of different works, it's going to give me a better understanding of his writing style, of his ways of developing plot and character and intrigue and conflict and all of that good stuff. So I'm very, very excited for this. I'm so glad they had it in there. I was not expecting to pick this up. I just saw it. I saw the cover first, and I was like, oh my God, look at that dog. It looks like an oil painting, and I'm a fan of that. Complete tangent. But when we go into Waterstones now and we have a look at the non-fiction, a lot of the historical non-fiction have like kind of, their covers are like, they look like oil paintings, and I'm such a big fan of that. They kind of carry on, like the spine, the front cover, the back cover, and I'm such a big fan of that. I feel like more books need to have this type of cover design on them. Give me this. Give me this. But yeah, I'm so excited for this book. I'm so excited for this book. These two I got from Dawn Books. So now I shall show you what I got from Waterstones. The first one from Waterstones I didn't get. My sister got. But I was the one who picked it up, and I was the one who wanted it. And there was only one edition, and I was carrying it around the shop, and she kept telling me that she really wanted it. So I did what a very good sister should do, and I acquiesced, and I sacrificed. Dante's Divine Comedy, illustrated. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And look, I just love the layout as well of the poem. I just love it. Why did I let her buy this? Why did I not buy it? Anyway, I can buy it myself. So she got the Divine Comedy, which you will be seeing me read. So I thought I would just pop this in. She got a couple of other books as well, which I'll probably pick up. But this is the one that I wanted and the one that I sacrificed. So honorary mention, very sad mention. But the books that I did get were, so first off, this one has been on my Amazon cart for months. Been there for months. Not this edition, but just this book in general. So it's Iris Murdoch, The Sea, A Severed Head. I've been wanting this for a long time. And I got the Everyman's Library edition of it. I love Everyman's Library books. The only other ones I have on my shelves are my sister's Shakespeare's. So I'm probably going to have to put it with that for now until my collection grows. It might look a tiny bit odd on its own, but once you have like an entire collection of Everyman's Library, the spines, they look beautiful. So first published in 1961, A Severed Head is perhaps Iris Murdoch's most entertaining work. This dark and ferocious comic masterpiece traces the turbulent emotional journey of Martin Lynch Gibbon, a smug, well-to-do London wine merchant and unfaithful husband whose life is turned inside out when his wife leaves him for a psychoanalyst. In The Sea, the landscape shifts to the seclusion of an isolated house on the edge of the North Sea, where Charles Araby, celebrated theatre director and supreme egotist, has retired to write his memoirs. Araby's plans begin to unravel when he meets his long-lost first love and finds himself increasingly besieged by fantasies, delusions, and obsessions. Written at the height of her powers, The Sea won Murdoch the Booker Prize in 1978. Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't gotten to this one yet, but I will be soon because I just bought it. I'm just so excited for it. There's love, there's betrayal, there's turbulence and emotion, there's obsession, there's delusion. I'm so excited for this one. I saw it and I was like, you. I originally went to London telling myself that I was going to buy 3 books. I gave myself that limit. I bought 4. Considering the amount of books that I carried around in the bookstores, though, I think that's very good because all in all, I must have had about 10 books on me at one time. So to come back with only 4 from multiple bookstores, I feel like is an achievement. So the final book that I got is one that I really wanted, one that I wasn't planning on getting this edition of. I was expecting Piccadilly Warstones to have a larger selection of the Penguin Deluxe editions. I have one. I have Lovecraft. And as you can see, the edges are deckled. I love deckled edges. I don't know how people cannot like them. I love deckled edges. But these editions, there are a couple of books that I want in these editions. And the book that I bought is one of them. So I was looking around the shop. I even asked someone and he offered to get a different store to get it for me or for me to come back tomorrow, well, today, to pick it up because they should have more in stock. But I don't live in London, so I couldn't do that. And I didn't want to have another store have to bring it over. And they had like a collection in the basement in like the dedication to Penguin, their anniversary dedication. And it wasn't in there either. And when I was trying to explain to him that I wanted the deluxe edition, because there are so many different editions. Obviously, you've got the normal Penguin black editions, you've got the cloth bound, you've got the Everyman Library was in that type of edition with the classics. And he was like, "Oh, come down and show me what you mean, which editions you mean." And I was like, "No." I was like, "We're on the 4th floor. I am not forcing you to walk down 5 flights of stairs just so I can show you a book edition. It's not happening, my friend." I would feel so bad because he was restocking as well. I would feel so bad if I took him out of his work to go all the way down to the basement just to show him what type of edition I was looking for. I was like, no, please, you've been helpful. You've been so helpful, and I'm not going to force you to do that. But this is one of the books that I really wanted in that edition. They didn't have it, so I got this edition, which I'm also extremely happy about. I think that's also one of the reasons why I was like, I'm not going to force you to go all the way down to the basement and take you away from your job just to try and search for this book for me. Because although I want it in the Penguin Deluxe edition, I may still get it after I've read it, depending on how much I love it. But this edition, the Norton Critical Edition, this includes a lot of kind of expanded explanatory notes. And I mean, it's James Joyce. I feel like I'm going to need those, you know? I feel like this is probably a better edition for me to get. I have read from James Joyce before, but I haven't read a novel. I've read his short stories, and I believe I had to kind of study, like analyze The Dead, his short story The Dead, during my master's degree. And I did really like that story. So yeah, I got A Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man by James Joyce, which I'm really excited to get to. I don't know when I'm going to get to it. This one might have to be on a slower reading month for me, I think, because this one I would have to read throughout the entire month. But I've been wanting to read this one for a while as well, and I'm so happy. And I'm actually, now that I think about it, now that I sit and think, I'm actually really happy that I did get this edition, so that I can understand kind of the chronology, the context, I suppose, like the influences that James Joyce touches upon in his writing, and the nods to all of the different texts and stuff that he gains inspiration from. So 4 books and a perfume, and I'm so happy. I don't know if you can sense my excitement through my phone. You should be able to. I've been pretty expressive with it. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. The thing is, I don't like spending money on myself an awful lot. If it's for someone else, I'll be like, oh, I'll buy that for you. But for me, if I do, it tends to be like in little, apart from that book haul I did, because I needed to get that done. But if it's for me, it tends to be in like little kind of bursts. So it's never kind of like all out. So I was like, oh, I'm going to regret spending as much money as I did, but I don't. The day after, I don't think I will next week, because I can smell the perfume on me and I love it. And I can look at these books and just think about how long I've wanted them for and how excited I am to read them. And I'm just so content. I'm so content with my purchases from London. And I hope you guys are content with them as well. And I hope, like, at least one of these books, I hope you're excited to hear my thoughts on, or see me read, or hear anybody's thoughts on, I think. But you'll have to let me know. Have you guys been wanting to pick up any of these books? Have you read any of these books? Have you been wanting to pick them up? Do you think me holding them up and showing you how beautiful all of them are, has that swayed you now to see if you can source them somewhere? Because it would me if I was watching someone hold these books up. It definitely would me. And I'm not sure if you guys are interested in perfumes, but I would say if you do like clean scents, if you like fresh scents, if you like kind of light, kind of florally, very subtle fruity scents, because I don't like fruity scents. I don't like fruity scents, but I like orange in things. Oh, it smells so good. Every time I move, I can smell it. It smells so good. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. But yeah, that's my day in London. That's my day in London in 5 things. So thanks for coming along with me and my sister to London. Some of the footage I got wasn't the greatest because I'm still shy about filming out and about in public. I'm going to go put my books on my shelf now. I'm going to put my perfume on my perfume shelf, and I'm just probably going to stare at them for a little while, because that's what I do when I get new books, because they make me so happy. They're like my babies. They're like my baby. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's been something a little bit different, and I'll see you guys in my next video, where I will be talking more about books I've actually read instead of other things like perfumes and books that I haven't yet read, but that just make me very excited. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.